Welcome to the Naturally Stupid podcast with
AJ and Sam.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the Naturally Stupid podcast. In today's episode, we're going to be doing like a beginning of the season Q&A.
We should tell him what I just did. I was like, hey Sam, you ready? And she goes, no. And so I click record and I go, yoink. That's why I was laughing, sorry. Do you want to redo?
No. It's okay, we're going to keep it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there was one other episode that we did the exact same thing.
Probably
But-
our best intro still, too.
Probably, but I don't know. But yeah, we are doing a Q&A for the beginning of season 2 because we kind of did it in the beginning of season 1. But that was more like I had Ricky Dillon's game and we did like who's most likely to, whatever. This one's like an actual Q&A. And yeah, we're going to do it now and then we'll probably continue to do it in the beginning of later seasons just to see how much we've changed over the years.
How we grow as people.
Oh, that was cute. We should kiss.
Don't make it gay.
You're right. No, hey, I have my socks on. No homo.
You're right, no homo.
Oh, if my mom ever listens to this, she's gonna be like, "You freaking lied."
I forgot about
I don't know if we mentioned that at all on the podcast, but
No, my phone recording. Not my phone recording.
Quiet on set.
Not my phone recording it because I have it set up just in case.
I thought it was weird playback.
No, you're
Like, did I hit the loop button?
Did I hit the loop? No, I have it open just in case.
Fair enough.
Because we need to start posting stuff on socials more.
Yeah.
So I leave it open.
Imagine just us putting it on Patreon.
That's what we need to do. That's why I have it up.
Yeah, you're right. We'll post more. We promise. It's one of our resolutions, so hopefully we stick to it. Or we'll be a big disappointment, just like our parents said we were. Your face was amazing. You're like, oh shit, you went there.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't exactly know how many questions I wrote down, but we're just gonna do it. If it's extra long, cool. If it's extra short, cool. Suck it up, buttercup. So the first question I have is, what's your current favorite food, my dude?
Mac and cheese.
You basic biatch. Really? Like Kraft?
Yeah.
Oh, nut. Recovered right there. I think mine, it's hard. Because, like, I love sushi. Not spicy shit, because I'm white.
Not the spicy shit, I'm white.
Tacos. But mother. She's shouting at the dogs. But I think my all-time favorite food is fettuccine alfredo with scallops. Oh. Nut!
We still need a nut button.
Oh my gosh, it's on my Amazon wish list.
Same.
I'm so excited. We just need to get a soundboard.
Yeah.
And just upload all the crazy shit we've said and recorded. Nut. Hell yeah. We'll see you later, dudes. Sharpay has a wop.
We're gonna have a button that just says faggot.
Yeah. And if some of y'all were taken back with what I just said, hear me out. So before we're recording, we have the wildest conversations. And today just happened to be probably the wildest. Because I was singing in my head, bop, 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 bop to the top from High School Musical. And because we listen to WAP all the time, I was like, whoa, what if we did a mashup? And if someone has done that already, someone needs to send it to me. But I've never heard of that mashup before. I don't even think it would technically work. Hello? Uh-oh, what do you have to say?
I accidentally sent one of the recordings, and he's like,
What? What recording? Which one?
The Kraft nut.
Oh.
Yeah.
Craft nut. Oh, hey, that's valid.
Exactly. But they were like,
But yeah, we say a lot of crazy shit. There was another one that might be my all-time favorite. It's do you think if Fat Amy was in Fat Amy from Pitch Perfect, the character, do you think she would win the Hunger Games?
oh, absolutely.
And yeah, she'd kill everybody and be like, crushed it. Apparently Tara doesn't agree.
Tara said, bullshit.
But the funny thing is, your dad, Scotty, was like,
Oh.
I could beat her in the Hunger Games.
No, really,
Like-
Scotty was like, nah.
Like, no, you can't, Scott. Pipe down. Who said you were invited anyway?
Said you were invited.
Bitch. Who said you were selected anyway? So yeah, Scotty. All those YouTuber boxing matches, just get Fat Amy and Scotty.
R.I.P. Scotty.
But of course we can't do that. Tara. We're not doing this. I love my mom's yelling at the dog. All right, moving on. We got off topic. Your current favorite color?
Purple.
Basic. Queer.
Isn't yours yellow?
Yeah.
Basic. All colors are basic, bitch.
Okay, but the funny thing is, if you would have asked me that 2 years ago, or like when I was younger, I would have been rainbow. Because I was like, they all look so pretty together. It was either rainbow or black. Like, like polar opposites.
And you called me queer?
Yeah, you're right. I did. You thought I was going somewhere else. No.
You're right. I did.
You're right, I did. And what? Are we about to have a YouTube boxing match?
No.
That's what I thought. I'd have Fat Amy in my corner. You better watch out.
Oh no.
You'd have Scotty. Okay. Current celebrity crush. Mine's easy.
Yeah, I know.
What's yours? I'll tell you mine if you tell me yours.
Zendaya.
Valid. Yeah, that's valid. Mine is the queen herself, angel on earth, Haley Steinfeld. I love her so much.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
I know. I made a playlist recently of all of her songs, and then songs that remind me, or like songs from edits that like whatever. I called it the Steinfeld playlist, and I've been like falling asleep to it. So, like, Haley, if you want to carpool karaoke with me, I will be your duet partner.
Bro, all of our trips recently.
Have I played her on our recent trips?
Yeah.
I know I played on the way to your house and to my house.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did sneak in a couple songs at times, and I'm like, shut up! My queen is on!
Yeah, you got in my car, looked at me, and pulled the aux out of my phone.
Well, oh yeah, because I played Man Up to you, and I was
Yeah.
like, this describes your last relationship, and you're like,
Yeah, I love how you were like, let me call you out real quick.
okay, but tell me it didn't.
It did.
Exactly. Don't ever question me.
I like how I was like, yes, but also this. We were just going through it on that trip.
It honestly, every time we hang out, it's a vibe.
Of course.
Fact.
And then we got Rickrolled by Scooby-Doo, and it was the best thing.
I recently added that to my liked playlist because I don't know why I haven't before.
Seriously?
Yeah. Because it was in my Halloween, and I was like, well, we play the Halloween playlist all the time, year round.
Yeah.
So I guess I just didn't. Next question. Current favorite song. Ooh. Excuse me.
Probably How Much Cash, the Noah Davis song.
Oh.
That's probably my favorite song right now.
I need to check my playlist because I have this thing where I'm so indecisive, and I'm always like, well, I don't want to make this song feel bad.
Bruh.
Oh. You ever just personify everything?
Yeah.
My favorite song. Oh, this one's good. It's called Plot Twist. I think it's Mark E. Basie featuring Haley Steinfeld. Don't even. But it fucking slaps. I will play it to you after this because I'm like, plot twist, never gonna end like that. Copyright, whatever. It's good. It slaps, brother. It slaps, brother. I almost said it in an Elmo voice. Dude, Elmo's been blowing up, swear to God.
I know.
7 times Elmo has been a complete savage.
I never realized, like, when I was younger, how much beef Elmo has with fucking Rocco.
Oh my God, yeah. How have we not, like, jumped on that bandwagon sooner?
I don't know, but he got problems with that rock, man.
I didn't hear anything.
Oh, well, too bad. Bye, Rocco.
It's a rock. What difference does it make? Okay.
Oh, no.
Genre of music. Or what genre of music do you listen to the most currently?
Punk rock.
You're gay. Honestly, probably same, because Machine Gun Kelly has kind of been on a loop recently. And Black Bear, we always bop to Black Bear.
Yes. A go-to.
But probably pop, because of how much Haley Steinfeld I listen to.
Understandable.
Yeah. What is your current favorite movie? That's hard.
Yeah, I don't really watch movies either. I'm more of like a TV show person.
Well, that's the next question, so stop. Stop it right there.
My bad.
I have the opposite problem. I watch way too many movies. I just love so many movies. Damn, that's so hard. What's like I can't even name like a single good movie because there's so many running through my head that I love. Probably Perks of Being a Wallflower is pretty good. Like, I think that'll forever be at the top of my list. Or one of the tops.
I really don't know.
Can't really think of any. Yeah.
Like, there's a lot that I like, but I don't...
Okay, we'll switch it up. What's your favorite genre of movie to watch?
Probably comedy.
Yeah, that's fair. I love me a good slasher.
Yeah.
Or those dark comedy movies. Like, Scary Movie kind of slaps.
Yeah.
But...
A Haunted House.
Oh my God! The second movie of A Haunted House 2, where he literally fucks the Annabelle doll.
That shit.
I used to replay that because I laughed so hard.
That shit. Funny. We need to watch that.
Yeah. I think we did watch that. But we need to watch it again.
Yeah.
Jinx. You owe me a Coke. I almost said you owe me a Coke. But I don't think you can say that on YouTube.
Probably not.
You didn't hear anything, audience. Okay, what's your favorite TV show?
Criminal Minds.
I have a habit of getting into TV shows, and I could really love them. But for some reason, just one day I'll stop watching it, but I'll continue to love it. And it takes me forever to find the motivation to get back into it.
That's not what you did with Criminal Minds, because I remember we like binged that shit when I stayed with you, and
I like sped through it to like season 4 or 5, and then I just stopped watched it.
We like binged that shit,
and I just couldn't get back into it. My favorite TV show. It sucks because the ones I love always get canceled. I think my top 2 are Winona Earp and Dickinson. So good. Chef's kiss.
So good.
So good. So good.
Good soup.
Good soup. Okay, what's your comfort TV show or movie? So like something you can play in the background and you like know every word and like you kind of just put it on to have it on. Mine's easy.
Mine's a fucking cartoon.
South Park?
No.
Oh.
Like an actual cartoon. The What's New Scooby-Doo. That has been like my go-to for years.
Oh shit. Some of those remakes suck ass.
But the What's New?
But yeah, What's New really hits home. The What's New Scooby-Doo? We're calling out for you. Gonna solve that mystery. I had to burp, but I was like... My comfort TV show is Friends. Because I can quote that shit. I have memorabilia. It's amazing. I love it. I didn't think I'd like it when I first started it because my ex introduced me to it. And then once we broke up, I was like, I don't think I could ever like enjoy this show. I did. And I love it.
That's a fucking lie.
What?
I don't think I could ever enjoy it. Lying to yourself, bitch.
You just played yourself. Oh, what is the last movie you watched? This one's kind of hard. Actually, no, I watched one today.
That new Disney movie, the Encanto.
Oh, Encanto. I saved that to my watch list, but whenever I save shit to my watch list, I'm just like, hey, it's there. But I never have the motivation to put it on. I do want to watch it because everyone's like, oh my god, Bruno. Everyone on TikTok is so obsessed with that movie. The last movie I watched, it was called The Keeping Room. It's like an old, it's not old. Couple years ago it was made, and it's like a Western. I thought it was pretty good. It was a Haley Steinfeld movie, so. I'm on a binge of their movies, okay? Leave me alone. I mean, I watched Pitch Perfect 3 last night. So that's why I have Fat Amy on the brain.
You'll love to see it.
Gosh, it.
I want to watch those movies again.
It's so good. It sucks, though, because... Don't get me wrong. The first one's a classic. But when I'm in the mood to watch one of the Pitch Perfect movies, I'm usually not putting that one on. I don't know. I think 2 and 3 just have a different vibe.
They do.
But there are times where I'm like, I want to watch the first one. I want to see vomit all over the stage. Yeah, that was funny. Okay, next question. Ooh, what is your biggest fear? Ocean, for me.
Heights.
You don't like heights? Same.
No.
It's spooky. Too spooky. Dude, the ocean's scary. We made a whole episode on the ocean.
The ocean's fucking terrifying.
The only thing about the ocean that makes me laugh is the scuba diver's fart that they call the bloop. 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 What was that? Bitch, you ripped ass in the ocean. Own it.
You ripped ass a little too close to the mic. Just admit it.
Yeah. Okay, your biggest pet peeve.
Slow walkers. Like getting stuck behind them.
Oh my god. Especially in school.
Mm-hmm.
That was the worst. My biggest pet peeve. I love how I look at my fingers because I knew exactly what it was.
Yeah, as soon as you looked at your hand, I knew what you were going to say.
I don't know, it's weird. It's either like greasy fingers or there's something else. Because there was a time where I always used to like even smell my hands, and if it didn't smell clean or like nothing, I would have to wash them. I've gotten better, but as soon as I feel grease on my fingers, I'm like...
Yeah, I looked at you, and as soon as you looked at your hand, I was like, I know where she's going with this.
I know this bitch is a clean freak. It's weird. I'm probably one of the messiest people that like my friends have ever seen, but as soon as it comes to my hands, because like when people like touch whatever, they get greasy fingers and then they touch their phone, that makes me want to die watching that happen. It's I wish they could see my face when I did that, but it's nasty. I don't like it, so I always have those microfiber wipes, and then I keep baby wipes in my car just in case.
The hot chocolate incident.
Bitch, don't even. I'm so upset.
Isn't that why we
Fuck
have
the train tracks.
Isn't that why you have them in there?
So he drove over to Dollar General. We had to drive over the train tracks again, and I was like, hold the cocoa! Luckily, my truck's not, like, the cleanest. Not because of me, because it's an old truck.
Old.
But, yeah.
That shit.
That shit old.
That shit was funny as fuck. Like my cocoa.
I know. I ordered a large. Why put fucking cup holders that high and that shallow?
I don't know.
I'm a big bitch. I need a big drink.
You were worried about the cocoa, and I was like, it's on the speaker.
Yeah, my first problem, my cocoa. And then you're like, your speaker, and I was like, bitch, it's waterproof. And then you're like, but is it cocoa proof? And I was like, oh, probably not.
Probably not.
Your current most embarrassing moment. Yes. I forgot how to read for a second.
Like a month ago, went on a date and completely ate ass on the ice. Like ice.
I'm glad you said on ice because I was like, bitch, that's your biggest achievement. Congrats, my guy.
I ate shit like in front of him, and he laughed at me, and I was like,
you ain't getting railed tonight.
I was like,
I would have said that.
I was like, I'm going home.
I don't really know exactly what my most embarrassing moment is. I have a lot, but I'm proud of them.
You don't really get embarrassed. You find it funny as fuck.
Oh, there's one that comes to mind, but it's definitely not my most embarrassing, but I'll say it because I don't think I can think of it. Back in elementary school, back when I was a little straight, I had a crush on Brock was his name. You remember Brock?
I remember Brock.
I think it was 3rd grade. Were you there at the time?
No, I left in 2nd.
Yeah, bitch. You left me alone for this moment. So one of my friends and I were passing notes, and for some reason she brought up Brock and whatnot, and the teacher that we had caught her because I was like, fucking stop, I'm taking a math test, leave me alone, or something like that. Picks it up, he reads it, not aloud, but he goes, my friend Allison and Brock, you get to stand on the wall for recess. And I was like, bitch, what the fuck? And so he stood on the wall because, like, that's a punishment. I did that anyway because I was a loner. And
I left and it just...
He looked at me and he goes, why was my name on the thing? Or why am I standing on the wall? And I was like, oh, I think your name was brought up in, like, the note or something. And he goes, what? Why? And I was like, I think we were just talking about random students, but after, like, we didn't get to talk about anyone else. You were just the first one. And he was like, oh, okay. But then again, I was so fruity, I didn't know it, that I was the kid that, like, someone kicked the kickball really well, and I was, like, the football coach that was, like, slapping their ass, and I was like, good job, sport. Like, how did I not know?
Yeah, I don't know.
I think I was trying to fit in, which is why I had a quote-unquote crush on him. He's, like, dating someone now, and I was like, okay, good for you. I'm gay, so don't even worry about it.
Hi, gay.
I think he plays football now in college.
Good for him.
Yeah, honestly, good for him. Good.
Living his best life.
Good for you, my guy. Favorite childhood memory?
Probably us trying to fucking Slender Man hunt when we were younger.
Oh, bitch. I almost forgot about that.
That shit was funny.
Especially when we, like, convinced ourselves that it moved when we closed the door.
That shit was funny.
Like, our dumbasses sat up this shirt and pants filled with blankets and whatever white thing we put over top. Decided to sit him up.
Yeah.
Walk out the door. We freak out because now he's laying down.
Big brain time.
Dude, what the fuck? Oh. But
That's
mine? Favorite childhood memory. The first thing I thought of was like the cheese play. Just because it's such like a fever dream, and I'm like, no one else can really say that. Who else did a cheese play? Although I think being chased by that motorcycle guy was pretty funny.
that was fun.
Fun, questionable. Funny as fuck.
It was funny.
Yeah. Because didn't we dive into our preschool teacher's
we
bushes?
dove into a bush, looked at the house, and I was like, that's our preschool teacher's house.
It's so funny. Like, what the fuck kind of crack we were on? And that was the same day.
As a Slender Man? Yeah. That was an eventful day.
We fucking dumb.
We were like, what, 10? 11?
Around that time, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did. Oh my god. I think I have a better one. When me, you, and the other Sam were eating tomatoes on the back of your, like, battery-powered ATV.
Yeah.
That was pretty fun. Although I didn't eat tomatoes because I didn't like tomatoes. But you guys were like, salt shaker in one hand, whole ass tomato, shaking that shit. And I was like, vomiting.
You were just sitting there looking at us like, what's going on?
What are you guys doing? I don't know what I ate. I think I had like an apple or an orange. I wanted to be in the club, but I didn't want to eat a tomato.
I wanted to be cool, but not that cool.
That was pretty fun. There's a couple memories, but
our childhood was like, it was weird, but it was definitely fun.
I think the only way to describe though our whole childhood was a fever dream.
Yeah.
But it's, I don't know, there's just so many memories that like we're both so fond of, and it's fun to look back on and question our sanity.
How did we like survive?
That's a good question, my guy.
Like, genuinely?
I mean, we walked down your road in the middle of the night, like not even too long ago. Like, we were smart enough to know better, on skateboard and scooter.
At like 2 a.m?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Like, all the way down to the fucking 7-Eleven, which is like, it's a good, I think it's 2 miles from my house.
If that.
Yeah.
But still.
But that, on skateboard and scooter.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're smart enough to know. And at the time, Leo was still around, and I was like, we're going. He was like, okay, have fun.
Probably won't, but it's a vibe. Didn't we get Slurpees and then come back?
Yeah. We went all that way to get Slurpees.
Bitch, I have the pics. That's from the Holy McDonald.
No, we were in the drive-thru for the Holy McDonald. Took a picture, like a
there was a different picture. Never mind.
Yeah, a gay picture of you sitting in front of the 7-Eleven parking lot.
With my popcorn socks. Yep. I had a different picture then.
Popcorn socks.
Because I think I took it and you were holding SpongeBob. Your longboard.
SpongeBob.
It was... Ew. That was a night.
Me and Bob were vibing.
Most definitely. Alright, next question we have... As I'm rubbing my nose. What the hell? Next question we have is, what is your idea? What is your idea of a perfect day? It looks right, but the way I said it does not sound grammatically correct.
I don't
know. Okay, what is a perfect day to you? Besides seeing me.
A day off.
Valid. A perfect day for me.
Honestly, probably just one of our chill days where we're like, movie night.
Yeah. Honestly, yeah, I love me a good movie night. But not one where I'm like, oh, I had a stressful day, let's go watch a movie. Just genuinely just us being like, hey, do you want to watch a movie? Because I feel like those just have different vibes.
Definitely.
So, yeah. Unintentional movie nights are a perfect day to me. Sounds weird, but it's cool. Alright, next question. If you could have dinner with anyone, dead or alive, Who would it be?
Edgar Allan Poe.
Why?
I just feel like there was a lot going on in that mind that he didn't speak fully.
Like marrying his cousin?
Let's talk about that part.
That's not dinner conversation.
No. Like, just some of the topics he covered in his poems and shit. Like, I want to know what was really going on in his head.
That would be cool. Do you think he would even say?
Probably.
He would probably speak in, like, riddles. That sounds like him.
Comes back to life for one dinner and gets asked this question. He's like, what the fuck is wrong with
Let
you?
me just die.
He's like, I was having a nice nap.
A nice long nap. And yo, dumbass woke me up. Wow. Anyone dead or alive? Okay, wait. I'm gonna change this question. That's the person you would want to have dinner with dead. Who would you want to have dinner with that's alive? No one. Just kill him and I'll want to have dinner with him. Zendaya? I would be too awkward. I'd be like...
I was like, my
I'd be
gay
like,
panic would, like, shoot through the roof.
Is Tom joining us?
Is Tom joining us? No, my dumbass would, like, have a gay panic.
Yeah. I mean, my person alive would be Haley Steinfeld, obviously.
Yeah.
I want to know everything that goes on in her mind, because that just interests me beyond belief, because she's such, like, a pure soul. I just want to know what's going on. But dead? I didn't fart. That was a mouth fart, I swear. Dead? Probably Betty White. It might be too soon, but she was such an amazing person, even back when she was younger, advocating for gay rights. I don't know. She was a different breed.
Love her.
So sad. But yeah, probably Betty White. Because she just seems like she'd be a hoot. She would tease the fuck out of you, but she'd do it in such, like, a genuine way that, like, makes you feel good.
I would have loved to meet her, bro.
Yeah. That's so sad. Cries in gay panic. Alright, moving on from the touchy subject. Sad. Okay, what superpower would you want to have? I have an excellent answer, but you go first.
Probably teleportation.
Wrong. I don't give a shit about your answer. I have the right answer.
What?
So the way I came up with this was... Oh wait, now I have two answers. What the fuck? I don't know which one's better. But anyway. The correct answer is shapeshifting.
Oh yeah, we've had this fucking conversation.
We probably had it on the podcast.
Yeah. It's probably somewhere out there.
If you guys don't know, let me explain. It was originally a writing assignment for my junior year English class. And the question was like, what superpower would you want to have? And it instantly popped into my head and I was like, oh, I'm a genius. Because if you want to fly, grow wings. If you get shot, you can literally technically heal yourself because you're shapeshifting.
Yep.
I mean, that's if you don't, dodge the bullet, which I can just make a hole where my stomach is if someone shoots me and it goes right through me. If you can't unlock your door, just shrink to whatever size and you can get under. If, like, you can get bigger than the Hulk, you can get as small as Ant-Man, like, the sky is the limit. You get a bad haircut, poof, changed it. Like, you would never have to worry about getting your identity stolen. Because, bitch, I'm not who you think I am. You'd be probably the best thief in the world, too. Best criminal in the world. You could literally achieve the perfect crime.
You right?
I know I'm right. I'm so smart. Me just praising myself.
Smart.
But then again, the reason I was like, oh shit, now I have two answers, is what if you could have the power to take someone else's power?
Yeah, but if you have shapeshifting, then you wouldn't need it.
Oh, yeah. But shapeshifting would be like a straightforward answer. But if I could elaborate, I'd probably have the one where I can, if I touch someone, then I can not take their power, but
dupe it, like
yeah.
duplicate it.
Yeah, I think that'd be dope. I'd be like, you can breathe fire?
It's mine now,
Me
bitch.
too. Yeah, I probably annoyed like half the viewers because I was like, they're like, you already fucking said that, bitch.
Well, now you know again.
Yeah.
The amount of times I've had to listen to it, it's fine.
This next question I laughed at because I was like, there's no best part. What is the best part about being your age? I can think of a worse part. You're treated like an adult and a kid at the same fucking time.
Yeah. There's really nothing great about being 19.
Besides, like, finally being able to go into a strip club legally. But then you can't drink.
Yeah,
And then you have the obligation. Yeah. To vote. And you have to know everything. And you have to be so smart. Bitch, just let me live and be dumb. That's all I want.
Let me live and be dumb.
What? Yeah. What's wrong with that? Nothing. Well, lots of things, but let me live. What is your dream job? Porn star. I'm too insecure for that.
Probably an RN.
Really? I wasn't expecting that.
If you would have asked me a few years ago, I probably would have said something else. But like after being in the medical field, I definitely want to continue in it. Even though it's fucking whack.
I hate this, but you pay good.
Not really. I just like helping people.
Yeah. I think along the lines with you, like, if someone would have asked me a while ago, I would have had like 40 different answers. And I honestly kind of still have 40 different answers because I don't really have a dream job because there's just so much that I want to do. And I hate the fact that you kind of have to choose and then do it for the rest of your life. Because, like, I want to firefight. I want to, be a detective. I think that'd be cool. I want to help people. I want to be a vet. I want to do this. I want to own a zoo and I want to be a zookeeper. There's just so much shit. But I think deep down, my dream job would be probably an actor. I think I would love to do that. Like comedy movies.
That shit would be funny.
Especially if, like, they allowed me to, like, improv. The crack comedy movies that I would make. Yikes.
Yeah.
What is your worst injury that you've ever had?
Fracturing my vertebrae.
Oh, fuck. I forgot about that. You got your back broken the bad way.
Yeah.
My worst injury is not even that bad. It's gonna sound weird, but I'll explain it. I fractured my tuckle.
I was gonna ask if it's your tuckle story.
But everyone's like, that's not even a part of the body. Bitch, let me explain. My lab mates came up with it because it's like the toe knuckle, the metacarpal, my third one. I did a hairline fracture because I dropped a dumbbell on it on accident.
R.I.P. tuckle.
Yeah, and I walk in with crutches because, like, don't put weight on it or you could, like, snap it even more or whatever. And they're like, what happened? Well, blah, 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 third metacarpal hairline fracture. And they're like, you broke your tuckle? And I was like,
not the tuckle.
I was like, that's an amazing explanation. So yeah, breaking my tuckle was my worst injury. Besides maybe popcorn kernels on my nose, but that wasn't an injury.
I forgot you did
I was 3.
Popcorn kernels in the nose.
Twice. 2 occasions. Because I think the next day, my parents didn't learn their lessons of giving me an empty popcorn bowl. and I started reloading that shit.
Reloading.
Bitch, if I sneezed, I would have taken an eye out.
You'll ever reload your nose kernels?
I think I stuck a bell up my nose too. Like, I swear, I have a nose fetish or something. Okay, next question. What is a skill you would like to learn?
I want to learn how to play the violin. Like, I'm interested in it.
What? I've never heard that.
I've been interested in it for a while. I just know that I don't have the coordination.
Fair enough. A skill I want to learn. That's what sucks. I wrote these I got these questions and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what I want. Skill I would like to learn. I think it'd be cool to juggle like like 5 things.
Oh.
I mean, it's so hard to juggle like 3. I'm like, okay, this one's in the air. I have to look down to pass it to this hand, and then I fucking falls, and I'm like, but yeah, or learn bass guitar. I mean, I have it, and I had it from last Christmas, but I'm like, you're looking pretty good decoration right there.
That's a
either that or piano.
Fancy ass decoration.
Yeah. I don't know. There's just so many skills that I can't really pinpoint which one I would want to learn the most. Because, like, I think I would want to be a really good photographer, but, like, I can barely focus a camera.
I mean, we could talk about your images.
What images?
The ones that I saved. Photography. The pictures of you that I have saved.
Oh, but that's like you being a photographer.
Some of them you took on my phone.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, that's art right there. Ooh, this one's interesting. What can make you cry every time? Or almost every time?
The movie Marley and Me.
Bitch, I was just about to say that. There's a weird memory in the back of my mind that like I totally forgot about until you said that. It was back when it came out, or back when it was like playing on TV. I was laying on the floor watching watching up at the TV, and I just started bawling, but like silent bawling because I didn't want people to
realize that you're
bawling. And as soon as the movie ended, I turn around, everyone left. And I had been laying on the floor afraid to turn around to see everyone, for everyone to see me crying. And everyone was just not there. So me, as however old, like probably 8, just sitting, laying on the floor crying.
Laying on the floor silently crying to yourself.
I was probably wiping my tears, making sure like
and nobody's even there anymore.
And it was like the whole family. Or like my mom and dad, maybe an aunt and uncle that like came home from Minnesota.
They just left you there.
They probably thought I fell asleep.
And you're just silently crying.
Yeah.
Oh no. It was depressing as fuck.
Like Parents of the Year.
They just want their child to cry.
And like,
even if you had fallen asleep, it's the fact that they left you.
While a sad movie was playing, they didn't turn it off. They're like, okay, when she wakes up, have a dog die. But the funny thing was, I think they were outside, like, cooking on the grill. Like, getting ready for dinner.
They were like, if she's asleep, she could just stay there.
It was so whack.
They were like, there's a child on the floor, just leave it be.
Just leave it be. We don't know her. She just showed up one day. Okay. What is one thing you cannot live without? I'm still laughing about Marley and Me. Not the movie. The fact that we were the fact that we were like laughing so hard, and then we're like, what's something you can't live without? I mean, weirdly enough, this is probably a common answer, but like my phone. Only because I need that connection with people, and like it helps me get shit done, especially for the podcast. And one thing I can't live without. Yeah, I think phone would be the genuine answer because I can't really think of anything else. I mean, yeah, it'd be hard to live other things without. I don't know. That was a weird way of phrasing it. I don't even know what I said. Next question. Ooh, this one's deep. What's your biggest regret?
Dating Leo.
Okay, we went there.
It is.
You know what's funny? My biggest regret? Dating my ex.
Fuck people.
Yeah. Damn. God, our exes sucked. They suck mad, booty hole.
He probably does. Your facial expression. I wish they could see that shit.
My face just cinched. Oh my god.
She said,
Okay, moving on from depresso topics. Or I guess moving into them, whatever. What would you change about yourself?
I wish I was mentally stable.
Oh.
Like, literally, physically, I don't care. Like, physically, I can change whatever I want. But, like, I want mental stability.
That's fair enough. Honestly, this probably isn't my number one, but it's the one I can think of. I wish I was taller. Like, I'm 5'6" on a good day.
Imagine being 5 foot.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So, kind of the opposite of that. What's your favorite thing about yourself?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if I have a favorite either. I hope in a year from now we actually have answers to these.
I know.
My like genuine favorite thing. I think I like
that I'm outgoing with my appearance. Like, I'll do anything once to see how I look with it.
That's a good. I think mine is either how funny or like expressive I am with how I mean, but that goes again, like, I'm not very expressive with my emotions, but like I will go crack shit crazy to be funny. And then like the other thing I was thinking of, like, favorite thing about myself is that I care about people, but then like one of my least favorite things is that sometimes I care too much and I get myself hurt. So it's
felt that.
It's hard
on a personal level.
Calling us both out.
You'll love to see it.
Where would you want to live when you are 30 years old? That's hard because there's a couple places I would love to kick it. Probably Colorado, honestly. Because it's going to get real snowy, and I love the snow. Like, I think that's one of the states that actually has, like, a good 4 different seasons. And it's close to California, but it's not, like, in California. So I think that'd be cool. Where would you want to live?
I don't know, really. Probably somewhere further south, because I don't really like the cold.
Yeah, that's
like
fair.
I used to.
I was birthed in the cold.
Like, I used to, but now it hurts.
Yeah.
So I'm like, no.
No. So you would want to live in Florida, aka the state that smells like stale pizza and ocean water. Remember the candle episode? The only reason I remember that line is because I went through every episode and I had to label the original audio because I forgot to do that for the past whatever. And so I listened to clips of every episode, and that was one that I ran into.
Yeah, either Florida or Georgia.
Ooh.
Just because you don't have to put up with the cold.
Yeah, that's fair. Oh my god, honestly, Canada. I'd love Canada. Dude, Canadian people are like the best. But that's just me. Ooh. How many kids do you want?
2 to 3.
This answer changes like every single day. Because there are times in my life where I'm like, oh my god, bring the little AJs. I want 4 of them. And then I think about actually having to like parent them. And I'm like, I'll stick with 1. Or twins.
Twin AJ. Your
Jeez.
face, bro. You said I didn't think about it like that.
2 little shits running around that have my genetics?
Yeah.
That shit's scary. I will just babysit your kids. They're my kids now.
Bro, can you imagine if our kids became best friends? Like,
I don't wanna.
like worse than us?
Would they be worse than us? Unless we taught them our ways and then they tried to one-up us. That's funny. I can just imagine that. They're like, or we tell them like, oh, we used to do this. And they're like, oh yeah, well I can do this. And then we're like, Sam, we gotta one-up our own children. And it just turns into the match, like, I don't know.
The grandkids.
That's... okay, the thing is, I will beat my kids in whatever it takes. But my grandkids, I'm on their team. I would want them to team up with me to beat my kids.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
That was a great... That's so cool. Oh my god. What if our grandkids became best friends? And it's just generations after generations. If our kids get married, no. Just no.
No.
Like, friendship is fine. If y'all want to fuck,
No.
Me and Sam will beat your ass. I don't care if you're my blood or not. You getting your ass beat.
They tell us and we're just like, that's gay. Don't do that.
Don't do that. But Mom, we're straight.
That's
more gay.
Oh no.
Dear God.
It's hetero.
If we had kids that were same sex, we'd be like, that's gay. But if they were straight, that's too hetero. There's just we just find any excuse we can. Okay, moving on. What age would you like to be married?
I want to be married before I'm 30.
Yeah.
Like, within the next 10 years.
Because then if you think about it, you're like, okay, you kind of have like the honeymoon phase, and then a couple years later you have kids. I just don't want to be 30 plus having kids, because I'm not about to roll up to their graduation at 60 years old.
Yeah, I had a crisis. I was like, before I'm 30, in the next 10 years, and I was like, wait.
But that goes along with like a sub question I had. If you meet someone tomorrow and start dating, how long do you want to get to know them before they or you pop the question?
3 years.
Right? Because there's so many people that are like 6 or a couple months, and I'm like, no. If I don't know that I want to marry them within 3 years, then I don't want to marry them.
Don't need another Leo.
But I need to know them for longer than a couple months. Unless it's like love at first sight and or Haley Steinfeld. Yeah. That weirds me out so much because if I did the math right, when I turn 23, she's going to turn 30. And that scares the living shit out of me. Yeah. Makes me want to cry.
R.I.P.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years? Dead. Next question. Honestly, I can't really
I don't-
picture that.
Yeah, I don't see myself like with a genuine future.
That's what's
Sadly.
sad. But then again, like, I've thought about that since I was a kid. I'm like, oh, I'm not going to make it to next year. I'm not going to make it to 16. I'm not going to make it to 18. And here I am, 18 years old, and I'm like, I was manifesting for all of this to end.
Like, I didn't think I was going to make it to be an adult. And I turned 20 this year.
It's weird.
I turned 20 this year.
No.
No.
It's scary.
Yeah.
I don't wanna.
No.
Just meteor just crash on me. Let me get in a car accident. I don't give a shit. I'm not suicidal because I'm afraid to die. But like, if an outside force can just like do it for me, would appreciate it.
Don't leave me, bitch.
That's also because it won't be my fault.
I'm surprised that we're still here. Like, with the dumb shit we've done, that's why I say that. Like, I'm genuinely surprised.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, we have one last question. Bless me. What is your most proud moment? Or, wow, I read that one wrong. What are you most proud of / biggest achievement? Probably making it to 18. I don't really have like that proud of moments because everything I do is like, I don't have dignity when I do it.
I'm getting my medical license.
Good stuff! Damn you, brother. You had such stiff hand. You're like,
yeah, because I thought you were going to give me a high five and then you grabbed it and I was like, oh.
Oh, nice to meet you. Oh my gosh. I can't wait till we have to answer that later. Because I hope our answers are so different that we're like, what the fuck were we thinking? Or, I don't know. There's gotta be change. Because we are sad fucks right now, okay? We need to be not as sad fucks later.
Have you seen where our studio is?
Thank you guys. Oh my god, we need to leave. I need to end this. End it all. We're done. We're just done. We need to stop being sad.
Okay.
We have resolutions for a reason. God bless you.
I almost fell in the chair again.
I almost fell in the chair.
I did.
I did.
You watched it, bitch.
Yeah. Shut up. That is it for this episode of the Naturally Stupid podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. Tune in every Wednesday for your weekly dose of your favorite shit show. For our YouTube listeners, subscribe, like, share with your friends, as well as comment because I will stick around after uploads to respond to your guys' comments. And don't forget to hit the bell to be notified of when we upload. Support us on Patreon to see behind the scenes as well as other bonus content. You can also support us on Anchor, which will help us to make bigger and better content for y'all. Check us out on our socials, Instagram at The Naturally Stupid Podcast, Twitter at PodcastTNS, TikTok at TNSP TikTok. And for our gamers out there, we have a Twitch, which is Naturally Stupid. I'm so sorry, guys. That was weird. It cut out. Back to what I was saying. Twitch, which is Naturally Stupid, and a server on Discord, which you can just ask for the link to join in our socials that are stated earlier, and they're also linked in the description below. As always, I'm AJ.
And I'm Sam.
And we'll see you later, dudes.